Okay, so hopefully everyone can hear me. Looks like we already got ourselves a viewer. Death Scream, hello. How are you? So right now we are going to be getting ready to do a brand new Jem'Hadar character in Star Trek Online, which I'm very, very excited for. But before we begin, I do want to go ahead and tweet out this live stream real quick, if you guys and gals will bear with me, just so that we can let folks know that we are banging on all cylinders here. All right. Tweet that out. Cacao. Done. All right. Yeah, victory is life. Yes, you can make a Jem'Hadar character. It's actually listed right up here in the new character block. So we're going to go through that character creation process real fast, and then we're going to launch into the Jem'Hadar specific missions. I think there's only 3 or 4 of them, and then I think that ties directly into the Victory is Life season overall. Are there Jem'Hadar females? Yeah, I don't think so. Female Jem'Hadar. I guess they don't really need female Jem'Hadar. All right, so we have tactical science or engineering. Any recommendations that you guys want to do? I typically go with engineering just because I like all the add-ons and all the little, bots and stuff like that, which I like to utilize. Science I think is kind of lame, but that's just my personal thing. And tactical I think is pretty good. But I think for right now we're gonna go with engineering. Yeah, Jem'Hadar don't have genders, at least as far as we know. Oh, Death Scream says we should do tactical. So, okay, I'll do tactical. Why not? So what's also fun about the Jem'Hadar, is some of you guys and gals may not know, is that they start out at level 60. And you get a whole bunch of cool stuff at level 60. So I'm super excited for that. I'm not going to spend time to actually build. Yeah, you have to when you go Jem'Hadar, you have to do tactical. That's true. I guess that makes sense. Jem'Hadar is not engineer or science focused. So I'm gonna go ahead and just randomize all the values, and we'll see if we can't maybe. That's kind of a cool head. So that might be kind of cool. And let's see. Keep randomizing them. Maybe we'll get something interesting. Look at that giant fin head. That's kind of cool. Okay. All right. That's good enough. Let's take a look at the body. Randomize the body. That looks about the same. This is the portly Jem'Hadar character right here. He's a little short in the torso region. I kind of like that. I think that's kind of funny. Maybe he didn't do so hot with the genetic manipulation, so he came out looking all weird and wonky. So for season 16, we need a playable Vorta. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I know you can make customized characters using the character creation screen. Some folks have spent a lot of time building them. But yeah, not a native Vorta. Those are not available yet. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Hopefully they have that in the future. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna change any of these things. I think I just want it to be what the game devs wanted it to be. I think we're just gonna leave it as the standard Jem'Hadar character. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. Let's do a randomized name. Erman Ralan. Varret Rax. I kind of like that. Do you guys like Varret Rax? How do we feel about Varret Rax? Okay. Let's see here. Maybe get a ship name. Ship name is just JH2868R. That's very custom. It's very nice of them. So yeah, we feel meh about that. So Mehmet Sun, Amak Solan. Where do they get these names from? These are so weird. Loran Zun. I like that. That's pretty cool. We'll go with Loran Zun. Ship name. I feel like this is the most appropriate ship name. Batch 647 MX Yankee, which is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen. So, yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hit engage. All the other audio is turned up, so I'm going to not talk during the little video thing, but I did turn down the music because on my headset, if the music's playing, I actually can't hear myself think, and I'll be screaming the whole time. So I'm just going to engage it, so I apologize if the music is not able to be heard. So here we go. I'm very excited.
We can't defeat the enemy alone. We'll need the help of old friends and old enemies.
Are you guys able to hear this?
We can't win through force of arms. Deception, stealth, and misdirection will help us stay alive.
Okay, what are those things? Cool. I'm glad you guys can still hear it. Cool.
We will use any means necessary to defeat this enemy. Always remember,
that's a cool shot.
Victory is
Was that
life.
is that low Lauren? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, they don't let Avery Brooks anywhere near Star Trek anymore, so unfortunately. All right, so I should have also mentioned that this is my first time playing this, so we're all going through this together. So here we go. Dominion Prison Facility. Right. I look very upset. Ugh, I'm so angry. Whoa. I like the guy in the background not even fazed by the explosion.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
Okay. Good to know, good to grow. I like that guy's armor. That's pretty cool. Odo runs the Founders now, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't think that they've changed that. It's possible that they've changed it. I don't think they have, though. All right, cool. So yeah, so immediately we start out at level 60, which is great, I think. I think it's interesting. Petrocell White stated, and I have a bunch of more of the Petrocell White ready to go, in case I actually need it. I've got some really cool tactical abilities, including Security Escort 3, which is great. And yeah, so I think that these guys get to either team up with the Federation or the Klingon Defense Force, which makes no sense, because in Star Trek Online's timeline, everyone's supposed to be in the Alliance together, so I don't know, I don't get it, but what do I know? I'm just a player. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the abilities really quick, just for my own sake, so I know what the heck it is that I actually am going to be using here. So, Rally Cry, which, Team Heal and Critical Buff, which is great. Then I got the Speed Boost. I have just the Threatening Posture, pretty standard stuff. Shroud. Oh, cool. What do we got here? Combat Triage Subroutine. Alright. Damage, Resistance, Heal, and Hold Immunity. That's the standard stuff here. Overwatch, which is great. I think that's Suppressing Fire. Yep. We've got Tactical, Strike Team 3. Tactical Initiative, that's the one there. And then Target Optics. Okay, cool. Oh, what's this? Precision Offensive 2. Okay, so, really quick, we are going to rearrange some of these items so that I actually have access to the things that I want, and not the things that I don't want. So, I don't need the rifle butts. I'm not reviving anybody, I don't think. So, we're going to do all the aggressive stuff down here. Precision Offensive. Yeah, that's good stuff. Stuff all goes right here. Yep, and we'll do that there. Yeah, that's fine. Drop you here, you there, and this is a shroud, so we'll stick you there. Okay, and we'll stick you there, and then you there. Alright, good enough. Alright, you guys ready? I hope that you're ready, because I'm ready. Let's do this. Dun, 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 dun. My portly Jem'Hadar is going to be running around. So right now, our mission is to meet up with the Beta Squad and hunt down the groups of escaped prisoners. Oh, here we go.
Enemy target personal shield losing power.
Yeah, deal with that. So, oh, they killed the Jem'Hadar. Alright, cool. So let me go ahead and say real quick, though, that this actually looks pretty cool. Overall, the map looks really nice. The mission so far is really nice. I like the rain effects. Everything seems nice and wet.
They found us! Get up! Run!
So these are pedestrians, which is nice. Alright, this is, I assume, Beta Squad. Away now.
Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position.
Alright.
Victory is life.
Victory
Our
is
guard
life.
unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours.
I accept. Follow me. So these are my bridge officers now? Nope, they're just people. Alright. I don't want to hang out with you anyways.
More escapees ahead. They have yet to detect our presence. I recommend we keep it that way.
Alright, we should activate the shroud. Okay. Which is this.
Excellent. Now you can make a surprise assault.
Oh yeah, look at this. This is where you guys are gonna suck on this grenade. What? I like how I was shrouded, but they were not, so that's helpful. And by helpful, I mean not helpful at all.
Nothing useful in here. We should keep moving.
Is that Romulan prisoners? Oh, so it looks like we got just a bunch of different prisoners. Increasing these abilities. Brooks was an amazing commander, but yeah, he's kind of crazy today. That is true. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Avery Brooks. He was always kind of a little bit of a kook,
An additional
but,
dose of Ketracel White provides a temporary boost.
Okay, let's hit it. I'll take it.
Boss, we
What's on
got
that?
incoming. That shuttle ready yet?
Shredding these guys. Aha! Rolling!
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way. Stop them.
Alright. Sounds easy enough. Okay. Gonna do security team. Bring down the good guys. Haha! Okay, easy peasy. Oh. I guess we're going out to actually meet them. Oh. Okay, easy peasy. So far, this is pretty exciting. Pretty simple so far, I think.
I have seen enough. Computer, end program.
End program.
Remember, victory is life.
It's just a holodeck simulation, guys. I think they're gonna tell me one more time about victory being life. Talk to Exo Ilakatan.
Your leadership skills are sound. I am Iko Ixdan, and I would be honored to follow you in battle. I offer my service to your unit.
Sure, let's do it. And what about you? You want to hang out with me too? Rem Terrell?
You fight
It looks
well.
like we're building up our
I see now
bridge
why
crew.
the Honored Elder chose you for this duty. I am Rem Taral. It would be good to serve under your command. I offer my services to you and
Should
your
have started a
unit.
drinking game. Every time they say victory is life, I should take a shot. Okay, Dukan.
A well-executed operation. You showed initiative and inspired others to follow your lead and achieve success. Your promotion to first is all but assured. All that remains is confirmation from the Vorta commander. I will take you to him now. Follow me.
Alright, let's head out to the Vorta Commander. Let's actually just take 1 second here, take a look at this room. The design on it is pretty cool. Well, these guys are just hanging out back here. Design looks really nice. I don't know, what do you guys think of this so far? Like, just the look of the actual maps and stuff seem to be pretty well done. And in context to the race of the Jem'Hadar / Dominion.
Take this turbo lift to the bridge.
Okay.
You are to speak to the Vorta known as Wayun. He
Okay.
awaits you there, along with his adjutant, Loris. and a founder. I trust you appreciate the need to report to the lead Vorta as soon as possible. He is not the only one evaluating you.
I'm going to go ahead and throw a guess out. The founder is for sure going to be Odo. Yeah, the voices are off for me too. I was thinking that may have been just for the recording, but the voices and all the sound is a little bit off when I'm playing the game, so I don't know if that's lag on my part. It might be. Perhaps because I'm streaming. Alright, so I'm pretty confident we're going to meet Odo. Okay, so this is all the same map. Got it. Alright, cool. Just checking out, see what we got. So we have ship acquisitions and then ship thing. Okay. Alright, we're going to run around. Oh, did I miss the entryway? Did I run past it? Am I retarded? Enter the bridge. Or are we on a ship? Ah. There we go. Alright, cutscene.
Prepare the fleet.
I knew it was Odo.
We need to reach the Bejor system as soon as possible.
Of course, Founder. We'll be ready for transit within the hour.
Okay. So that's interesting that Loris is here. Let's talk to Wayoan first, and we'll get into her.
Welcome. Honored Elder Dukan Rex speaks quite highly of you. And after evaluating your latest performance, I can see the praise is well earned. I'm pleased to inform you that the Founders have chosen to bestow the rank of First upon you.
Yeah!
May you continue to serve them well. I would expect no less. One more thing. The Founders, in their wisdom, have also granted you the right to report directly to them when necessary.
Automatically uses.
To speak to your gods is quite an honor. Unexpected, perhaps, but we live in most unusual times.
I like how they couldn't have got Jeffrey Combs to come out and do the voice of Wayoan. This is not Jeffrey Combs. Can anyone confirm that? But I'm pretty sure it's not Jeffrey Combs. Like he was.
The Founders will contact you when they have need of your skills. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare yourself, your unit, and your ship for service. Speak with my adjutant, Loris 4. She'll help you prepare for the challenges ahead in the Alpha Quadrant.
You guys think it's him?
Remember, victory is life.
Alright, victory is life. Take 2 shots. Alright, Loris.
Greetings, and congratulations on your promotion. I am Loris 4. I will help you maximize your efforts to bring glory to the Founders.
Okay.
Head to the requisitions room across the hall. Someone will assist you.
I'm gonna help you. Now go talk to someone
While
else.
you're there, you may also wish to acquire a different vessel or switch the ship you'll command. Each ship requires certain bridge officers to function efficiently. Be certain you have the officers report to Wayoon when you are ready to depart. He will distribute the Ketracel White for your unit at that time. Exit the way you came in. Turn right, then head left and enter requisitions.
I like how they're still controlling the Ketracel White thing. Like, they don't just let the Jem'Hadar do it themselves, but whatever. Okay. Acquire ships. Browse starships that are approved for your rank. I think we just have the one. Okay, so... I guess I can't select any one of these. Okay. Well, that sucks. What ship do I have currently? Ah, I do have the Jem'Hadar escort already. Oh, and I got a whole bunch of people. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Skills are picked for everything, looks like. Starship traits are picked. We only have the 2. Stations have been assigned already. Alright. They're just doing it all for me. Ship manager. Yep, okay, so we just have the 1. Cool. Alright. I thought they were gonna give me a new ship. I was kind of excited, but whatever. What do I know? I'm just the shortest Jem'Hadar in this entire facility. Don't look at me!
Are you prepared for
Yeah, let's hit it. Alright, here we go.
Can you vouch for the loyalty of your men?
pledge our loyalty to the Founders from now until death.
Then receive this reward from the Founders. May it keep you strong.
Is this an anal repository? Okay. Nice touch that they made it.
We're detecting a number of derelict vessels ahead on sensors.
Oh, cool.
It looks like they ran afoul of some Idran swarmers. How unfortunate. I believe this will be a teachable moment for our newly promoted first. Loris?
I agree, of course.
Okay.
First, I'd like you to move ahead of the fleet and eliminate the swarmers. Take out the derelict vessels as well. They'll attract more vermin otherwise.
It shall be done. Okay, so you're not going to give me a lot of time to figure out what's what on this ship, are you guys? Intelligence fleet, okay. We have some pretty standard stuff here. Tactical fleet 3, attack pattern, whatever. What is this? Fire on my mark. Okay. Of course it's locked. Attack pattern. Okay. Alright. That's good enough for now. Let's go blow some stuff up, shall we? Okay, moving in. You know, I don't know offhand. It's probably not anywhere, but I actually don't recall. Legit to quit. generator. Is this what I think it is? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
All ships, gather near the wormhole entrance.
I don't want to go take items.
All ships!
As of this moment, we are all dead. We go into battle to reclaim our lives. This we do gladly, for we are Jem'Hadar. Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life. Okay, 2 shots. Here we go. Alright. Okay. I actually have no idea what's going on with Victory is Life. I haven't played it yet, so...
I have a task I'd like you to handle first. There's a Zen-Kefi battle station in this sector. It's heavily damaged and in danger of being destroyed in combat. I need you to extract a high-value part from it.
Battle.
We've entered transporter range to the station first. Is your away team ready?
Let's hit it. Alright, let's bring the boys. The boys are back in town.
Our senses have detected the Admiral. He is on the station's upper level in the command area. I recommend haste. The Herc are likely to overrun the station, and soon. Find the Admiral and get him to safety. I'll update you once that happens.
Okay, cool. Alright, take a look at the map real quick. Looks like a pretty small area. Oh, here we go. Hashtag cutscene. That's a good job right there. I'm not gonna go through the crazy fire door, but proceed with caution. That's the sound of the creatures, by the way. I look very surprised. Okay. Stuck on this. Rally it up, suckers! Alright, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Jem'Hadar? Here? If you come to help, you will be welcomed. If not, today is a good day to die. For you.
We're here for the Admiral.
The Trekkie? He's caused enough trouble for one day. Take him away if you
They
wish.
have never, ever
Feel
been
free
able to get
crush
good
any
Klingon
hurt you
voice
survive,
actors
too.
for this friggin' game.
There's
They
plenty
are
to go
all
around.
horrendous. They're the control center of the Herc. I assume that's down there. Okay. Engineering and I can't hop over this friggin' barrier. You guys might want to fix that. Alright, Admirals and Kathy Man. Tell me what you're doing.
Jem'Hadar! Not the liberators I was expecting, to be certain. But I will not refuse your aid. You are here to rescue me, yes? If not, I would like to die on my feet. In combat. Very well. I have a warp-capable shuttle on this station near the escape pods. I'll give you access to that section. Take me to it.
Nice turtle. Oh, he can hop over the thing, but I try to hop over the thing and I look like an idiot. So rude. Alright, team, let's do it. Hello. Suck on the grenade. I'm glad I can see. Are we done? Alright, let's keep going. Looks like we've only got a short ways to go. You guys did not seem to try to walk through that door. Nobody did. We'll edit that out in post. Hashtag live.
Level secure. We're needed elsewhere. Fight well.
You've done well. My shuttle's got soldier. I can make it from here. My shuttle is just beyond this door. What is your saying? Ah, yes. Victory is life.
Another shot. Take a shot.
I see you've taken the Admiral out of harm's way. I expected nothing less from one of our fighters. I have a new task for you first. Make your way to the torpedo bay and set one of the torpedoes there to detonate. That will take care of all the Herc on board quite nicely.
Sounds good, Adam.
Enemy target.
Thankfully, these things die pretty easily. Right? Just adding my own music. Who's this? What do you want?
Jem'Hadar, huh? This day just
Jem'Hadar.
gets more and more interesting. If you're here for a fight, you'll get one. But with all this proto-matter around us, it might be brief.
We are not your enemies.
Fantastic. If you're not here to fight, I'm gonna
Hello,
assume
Mystique
you're here
the
to help.
Cute blue
We
alien.
were about to disarm all these beauties. I'm sure you noticed this place is a little unstable. No one's thrilled with the idea of all this proto-matter exploding. Want to give us a hand?
I have orders to destroy the station.
Right. And you figured a room full of proto-matter would be the best way to make it go boom? Wonderful. Look, let's compromise. We'll neutralize the proto-matter in all but one of these torpedoes, which you'll set to detonate. Everyone's happy. My team needs 3 minutes to get it done. You okay with this plan?
Sure.
The renowned Starfleet efficiency. 3 minutes is an acceptable time frame. Let the good commander know we are agreeable to his terms. And first, don't tarry once the demolition task is complete. We require your skills in combat over Bejor.
Yes, ma'am. Hold the Hurk at bay for X amount of time. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's do this.
Keep up the good work.
Right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I guess they're coming through the front next? Nope, yep. And then by clockwork, I assume they're coming through this way now. Oh!
We're halfway done. Keep doing what you do best.
Oh, yep. Through the front. Keep this grenade. Okay, Patrick has the best work out of everybody, seriously. I love calling down the street. The best. Overwhelmed everybody. Look how many people. It's ridiculous. You could probably take the whole stadium.
Keep him off us! Proto-matter's done, but the explosives are still intact.
Okay, let's head back to this side.
All right. Proto-matter is out of commission.
Cool. You guys are just following each other. Oh, whoa. Everybody? Oh,
Enemy targets on center.
Alright, what you got?
We're good to go here. You want to push the big red button? Or shall I?
It's my duty to begin the detonation. Victory is life. Do you know what this thing is called? Alright, cool. You guys just gonna hang out here, huh? Alright.
Nice work. It's been interesting, fighting with Jem'Hadar instead of the other way around.
Okay.
Well, Command wants us somewhere else, so adios. Try not to get shot, yeah?
Is this guy supposed to be my new best friend? Because he is literally the worst.
Time is a factor here first.
Yes. That's the warp, the beam out sound effects. Okay,
You've done well, First. I believe we are going to work together quite nicely, all for the glory of the Founders, of course. Our main task lies ahead. Simply put, we must save the Alliance forces in this sector from the Herc. I trust you're up for the challenge?
Join the KDF. Well, I'm gonna ask which side I should join when we get there, because I know we're supposed to join a side at some point. Okay.
Starfleet vessel is in trouble. Assist assist you.
Okay. Where is it? I'm like, okay.
Another well-fought victory, First. You continue to impress.
Well, you know, listen. The lovely lore-reloaded channel clone. Tell me, do you have lore breakdowns? No, I don't have any lore breakdowns. I have, I would say, probably the greatest lore channel ever created on YouTube, so why don't you check out that? I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
And the Founders want you to serve alongside the Alliance as part of their defensive forces. There are two viable factions to consider. The Federation and the Klingon Empire. It's indulgent, I know, but I think the final choice should be yours. Who shall it be?
Okay, who do you think we should pick? Should we pick the KDF or should we pick the Federation? Choose your ally. Oh god, look how ridiculous he looks. He has a mullet. He has a mullet. That's ridiculous. That's this is Jem'Hadar business in the front and Jem'Hadar party in the back, and it looks absolutely horrendous. At least this guy looks like a boss. Yeah, I feel like the choice is obvious. We're gonna have to go with Klingons, unless anyone has any comments. So thank you for the $5 too, by the way, Lore. I appreciate it. Don't have to have a mullet. For real though. Alright, choose Klingons. Let's do this. Oh, we got one fed. Taylor, listen. Taylor, did you hear my mullet tirade? Do you see this mullet, Taylor? He looks ridiculous. He looks like... I don't know what. He looks like an older wrestler. Like if... he was like... should have retired years ago. We're gonna have to go with the Klingons.
Interesting choice. I think you'll fit in well there.
Thanks,
eventually. It might take some time to get used to the way they operate, but I believe you're ready for the challenge.
Taylor. Yes, I had like a 5-minute tirade about the ridiculous mullets. Okay, cool. So we have joined the KDF. Depart the system. I have no idea where we're headed right now, so hopefully we're headed someplace cool. If many of you guys are subscribed to Lore Reloaded's channel, you probably should be. The guy does more lore than I do, so, and he does more in-depth stuff. Yeah, all my characters are feds. I actually regularly don't like, I would say the quote-unquote ADF side. I usually either do a Romulan character or a straight-up Federation character, but, you know, this is pretty much a Jem'Hadar character, so hopefully I don't have too much influence on the KDF.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants.
Alright.
Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine.
Okay.
I'm not surprised. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory.
Right.
Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and begin the storm clouds gather, but I want to pose a question to you guys in the chat box here. Do you think that Star Trek Online has overplayed the return of this race is now going to be the end of the entire galaxy trope? Do you feel like it's a little too much overdone at this point? Because it kind of started out with the Klingons are invading Federation space, and then it went to the Romulans were coming back, and then there's like the whole Iconian thing that happened. Well, then it was the Vaadwaur, then it was the Iconians, and now it's the Herc. Or then it was this and Kefi, now it's the Herc. And it's like over and over and over and over again. It just seems like the same thing. Like, how many more times can a galaxy be threatened by an invasion force? I don't know. Just a thought. Wanted to pose it to you guys. Do you think it's overplayed or not? I feel like it might be. If you haven't played it, you're gonna love Quark's Lucky 7. Ah. There's barely any story on the Jem'Hadar. Yeah, those stories were interesting. The first mission was kind of nicely done up, but yeah, we're moving right into the Victory is Life season full on. So yeah, here we go. So I haven't played this either. I have not played Quark's Lucky 7. Yeah, not even mentioning the missions that just repeating concept. For sure. Yeah, it's pretty frustrating overall. The game is still a lot of fun, and they're producing so much content. Like, there's so much. I've done a video on this already, but there's just so many missions to play in Star Trek Online, but they went straight for mass quantity over quality. They've picked it up recently, but this particular trope, I know you guys can't see me, I'm like hand gesturing right now, it's weird, but this particular trope of there's a old race and they're swooping in and bam, now they're coming in to destroy the entire quadrant. Like, they've done it like 4 or 5 times already. It's like, I kind of need something a little bit more. So, getting a little burnt out on the end of the galaxy trope. So, anyways, here we go. Let's do this. There's barely any story on the Jem'Hadar. Yeah, some of the packs on the store are expensive as... I think you mean it to say expensive as fuck. We've entered the Denorius Belt first. I'm reading several civilian vessels on sensors in addition to the flagship of the summit attendees. Yep. Okay, the station is still damaged from the recent attack. Alright.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help, badly.
What?
Tell the Ambassador that any Jem'Hadar aggression will be met with deadly force.
Is that their Klingon voice actor? Come on. She sounds like Count Chocula. It's ridiculous. Let's see here. We got the Lisette is there. The Enterprise is there. That's what I was looking for. Okay.
This is Station Control. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Please proceed to the provided coordinates.
Am I supposed to believe that that's actually her voice? Because, seriously, what is that voice? Okay, anyways.
Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience. Enjoy your stay here at the station.
She's the computer voice. She's the voice of the computer. So why does she have is she a hologram? Maybe I'll find out. Yeah, let's beam over. Let's do it. There is so much to do at the moment. I also have, any of you played Stellaris with the Star Trek Horizons mod, you're able to repeat almost the whole series and it's all canon. Yes, Dima, I have played the Star Trek New Horizons mod. I actually have several videos on it on the channel already if you haven't checked it out.
Hello.
And my most recent
I've been assigned to assist you here on the station.
Earth got destroyed
the
by
leaders
Zindi,
of the
so it was
4
a
major
terrible-
delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade.
On the promenade? I want to be in Starfleet, Captain Sisko. Ah. That was my Nog impression, by the way. Alright, cool. From this point in Gamma story arc, my unhumble opinion is the writing got better along with the cutscenes. So as long as it's bug-free. Alright, let's figure this out. So, I have a bunch of faction leaders to talk to, so let's start left and work up. So this is also the redone Deep Space Nine, which I have not been on either. So I just want to take a look at everything that's going on. A lot more people. Love the staircase. Can I actually climb on this? Oh, you can go there. Oh, cool. Alright, that's another thing.
Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts.
I like how he went from being the leader of the Founders back to his old office, but whatever. Who are you talking to? Khan.
It's important to win the hearts and minds here.
Okay.
Many of the summit attendees, particularly the Klingons, consider the Herc to be our problem, and our problem alone.
Yep.
It's up to us to convince them otherwise.
Okay.
If we don't stand together, the Herc will ravage every civilization, one by one, throughout the galaxy.
Of course they will. Doesn't this not... it's already giving me reminiscence. Reminiscence. That's a thing. It's already making me remind myself of the last mission that we did on DS9, where you had to convince and talk to all of the different ambassadors to join the last war effort, and you had to like go do stuff and get that guy Cardassian Ale or whatever it was, or Bajoran Ale, and all this other weird stuff. You had to get that guy his weird holosuite so he could have a sex fantasy thing. So
Chancellor Jem'Hadar has an office here.
Oh, they put me in the tiniest room. Oh, Martok. He's the only good Klingon voice actor. Okay, what's up?
I would not hope for aid from the Empire, Jem'Hadar. Most of the High Council see the Herc purely as a Dominion problem. There are others, such as Martok, who see that position as dishonorable. If they want to fight the war of their ancestors, so be it. But they will be doing so without the Empire. The same could be said for our allies, should they side with you.
Oh, God. You think Jem'Hadar knows who T'Kuvma is? Is mentioning anything Star Trek Discovery related gonna piss everybody off? Possibly. What are you guys doing?
Something on your mind. I'm not fond of
I
being...
can't even listen to your voice actor. Just be quiet. Jesus. What was that guy doing? Oh, it looks like we got a little fight here. Yeah. I like to imagine that these are Romulans hanging out, getting into fist fights.
Here is Proconsul Deton's office.
Oh, this creep. Is that Obasek? That's my boy. Obasek. I was expecting deep. Okay, yeah, you're not running around as fetching boy like getting the Cardassian ambassador's drink. Okay. Right. Talk to Proconsul Deton.
This summit may be difficult. While the Federation will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and your people, or the Herc for that matter.
Okay.
The Republic position is one of pragmatism. The Herc are a threat no one can ignore, regardless of what quadrant their home lies in.
Okay, thanks. Alright, well, cool. Alg, are you really just gonna follow me around and tell me where everyone's office is? That's okay. So, unrelated, DS9 looks really awesome. I love the lighting, and the designs on the floor and everything looks really, really nice. It's almost a little too cluttered, but at the same time, though, it's more accurate to the show, and I know that they spent a lot of time making it accurate to the show, which makes you wonder why they didn't just do that in the first place, but what do I know?
Admiral
totally
Quinn's office is behind those doors.
You were just drinking. Look at you, you're drinking. You guys are drinking on the job. Jesus. Captain Sean. Alright, let's talk, Quinn.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, especially the Klingons, consider the Herc to be a Dominion problem.
Yeah.
The Federation sees this as a chance to improve relations with your people. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Rom. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Herc launch a full invasion into this quadrant.
All right. So now I get to meet with everybody else. Cool. I know where we're going. I don't even need to look at the map. Excuse me. Excuse me, Jem'Hadar. When I said
I believe the Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple.
Oh, cool. Did they redo the Bajoran Temple, too? Head officer, what? If the Jem'Hadar can abuse narcotics, why can't I have a drink? Yeah, because the Jem'Hadar are killers and badasses on narcotics. When you drink, you pee in your friggin' costume. I like how I said costume and not uniform. All right, Kira.
Hello there. I'm a little surprised to see a Jem'Hadar here.
Well,
I figured Odo would have come himself to find out where Bajor stands. Huh?
That wasn't sarcasm.
I can tell you we're worried. If you fall, the Herc will come here, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop them, even if that means joining forces with the Dominion.
That is correct.
There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion.
Okay.
I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well.
Okay, she's having a little bit of visions about me. Well, listen, Jem'Hadar's pack quite a punch, if you know what I mean. Okay, I believe we're going to take a journey together soon. I don't need to ask what a Kai's duty is. Interesting.
Something else on your mind?
Not at the moment. Stop having sexual fantasies. Sorry if old discussion point. The Klingons hate the Hercs after they invaded and pillaged Kronos a millennia ago. The Klingons should jump at the chance to fight. I would agree with you, Marco Death. I would agree with you, but the Klingons have been isolationists, very isolationist in every single conflict inside of Star Trek Online, so it makes sense that they would
My
also
father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh? It looks like Counselor
So it
Garrick
makes
is in
sense
his
that they
old
would
tailor
continue
shop.
that kind of thought process, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe they're just out of units. Maybe they're tired of fighting. Nah, that doesn't sound like Klingons. Klingons always want to fight. Okay. Counselor Ian Garrett. Why would he be hanging out in his old tailor shop?
Hello there. I'd take it you're not here to update your ensemble. Though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some.
Crazy. Can you blink, Garrick? What is with those eyes?
Serious business.
His eyes are freaking me out.
I'm sure you'd like to know Cardassia's position on the Herc problem. It's simple, really. They're a menace, and one we should deal with swiftly.
I agree.
Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Herc. We'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lucari and the Ferengi offered a hand. There's no love for the Dominion on Cardassia.
Okay.
But we know that we're next if you fall to the Herc. And so, we're ready to be good neighbors.
Understood.
Will there be anything else?
No. Don't just hang out in here. It's weird. He didn't blink the whole time he talked to me. It was really weird. Side note, though, I absolutely love this sign. Super cool. Very, very cool. Alright, so the last place we have to go to is Quark's Bar, so let's go check it out. I saved it for last because I want to see what it looks like and go into some serious depth. Is this the way in? Ah, they added that. That's cool. Like, there's a nice little window there. It doesn't have to be this huge loading thing. We're going to talk to Quark, don't worry. Grand Nagus Rom.
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Herc and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tidy profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed. when the Herc attacked Ferenginar.
Ferenginar, no!
We would have been wiped out without help. And we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lucari and the Cardassians. Even a few Naku ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition comes into play, well...
Is anyone else thinking that, because everyone on the internet knows what Rule 34 means, do you guys think that they did that on purpose? No? Maybe that's just me? Okay. I am curious how we did convince people to join, so I want to hear that. Sorry.
It wasn't easy, believe me. I've managed to get the Board of Liquidators with us for now. Most of them see the potential for incredible profit. Alliance defense contracts can be very lucrative. The rest? Well, let's just say their self-preservation instincts are strong. They'd rather fight with the Alliance than stand alone. The Herc have me thinking about adding a new rule of acquisition. If they can't be bought, get ready to fight! Did you have another...
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill. Even my Uncle Quark.
Okay.
Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Okay. Just don't mention Latinum in the discussion, or the value of his information could rise considerably.
Understood. So now I have to speak with the other attendees here. Talk with Vita. Alright, let's do it. So this looks still pretty similar overall to the design of the previous Quartz bar. I do like the addition of the window space back here that you can actually see out in there, and the fact that you can enter into it without having to load into a separate zone. So that's pretty cool. So let's talk to Rita here.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place.
Okay.
I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here.
Oh yeah, he does.
It's a little embarrassing, to be honest. I wish we were all here under better circumstances. Then again, DS9's always been a trouble magnet. I guess peace is a little too much to ask for around here.
That's true.
My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best Grand Nagus to come around in a long time.
Yeah, 2409.
The best ever, as far as I'm concerned, but
Path
I'm
2
pretty biased on that
Star
point.
Trek Online. He was responsible for a lot of economic reforms on Ferenginar? I don't know how to pronounce it. And he also allowed, he was one of the first ones, Grand Noms, to allow for general admission of Ferengi into the Federation. So Nog was kind of a one-off, but he's allowed for more Ferengi to enter into the Federation. That's still a very recent thing, like the last couple of years. That's pretty cool.
Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer. As it is, my advice to you is this. Take a look around. Think about all the civilians, the refugees,
She knows she's
people
talking to
who
a
are
Jem'Hadar
depending
warrior, right?
on you to protect them. Think about the best way you can do that, if you can. That's what I'd do if I were in your shoes. Boots, whatever.
Thanks.
Was there something else?
No. Alright, let's talk to Morn. This is important. Ah, of course. I could really use your advice. He looks at you for a long moment and then returns his attention to his drink. I'm glad that someone agrees with me. Well, thanks, Morn. I'm glad that they didn't change you at all. Why is he back behind the bar? Here we go. Alright, Quark, hit it.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink? Holosuite? Dabo?
Maybe.
Can't blame me for trying to find profit while I can.
They could have done better on
My
his
fool of a
friggin'
brother,
Jesus.
the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Herc, 34th rule or not.
Rule 34.
You can't spend your money when you're dead.
That's true.
If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that
Good luck.
wormhole and saying goodbye to the Herc and the Dominion forever.
Okay.
I'd miss the Tullaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Your boss, Odo. He's back like some kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed.
I hear you own a moon now.
I do. And I'd be there, enjoying myself.
What does he own a
If it
moon
weren't for the Grand Nagus. Brother or not, I wanted nothing to do with this until he put Lucari terraforming tech on the table. Couldn't pass that up. It'll cut biosphere renovation costs on my moon by 70%.
God damn.
Even with Odo here, and a billion Herc trying to demolish everything in sight, there's profit in the wind.
Okay.
Might finally land that exclusive Tulaberry export contract I've been dreaming about for 40 years.
Assuming the Herc don't eat all of the Tula berries. Do they eat Tula berries? Why would I even say this?
Can I
I'm a
get you
Jem'Hadar
something?
warrior. It's fine for now. Leave me be. Alright, let's talk to Bashir. Full disclosure, I didn't know that was a door.
Hello there. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently recommissioned Starfleet officer at your service.
Okay.
Can't say I was expecting to see a Jem'Hadar here today. We're doing what we can to get things in order after that business with the Zenkethi and the Herc.
Yeah, there was
the
a lot
station
of
took
drama
quite a
surrounding
beating.
Bashir leading up to
Worse
the
than I
Path
saw during the
24/9.
Dominion War. We're
So,
still treating casualties, and
covered
it
in
looks
a
like we'll be
video.
seeing more soon.
I'm surprised to see him
A
here.
lot more. The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more on the way.
2 Spectries and 3 reputation.
Clearly, the sooner we can solve the
I
Herc
actually haven't
dilemma,
looked yet,
the
so,
better.
Yeah. Sorry, I've
We'll be
just been
beyond
playing
our
the game. I don't wanna
capacity to
spend too
help
much
the
time looking
refugees
at
soon, as will
looking at that
Bajor.
stuff, 'cause I don't want to bore everybody. Yeah, I do track that because I read the description on their website. Okay, recently commissioned. Understood. We want conflict in soon as well.
Something on your mind?
Nothing.
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Okay. Speak to the Kremlin man. Yeah. I know that they were also talking about something to do with the competitive war games. There was something to do with the reputation that they were also talking about, and I honestly don't remember what they were trying to tell me from their website.
Are you surprised seeing Kremlins here on Federation Station? That's how bad it is back home. We had to come to the Federation to find safe haven.
Oh, no.
There's nothing for us in the Dominion. Not anymore. That's right. Your gods abandoned us to the Herc and left us to fend for ourselves when the invasion got rough. It's no wonder there's talk about rebellion on Karema and many other worlds besides.
All right.
And now, here you are, just
You're
like
tier
us,
5 on
asking the
3
Alliance for help.
reputations.
Don't be surprised
Cool.
if they refuse. People here still remember the war and what you, Jem'Hadar, did to this quadrant. You ask me? It'd be justice if they turned their backs on you, just like you did to us.
Oh, settle down, you so dramatic. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yep, I didn't see it at first. Yep. 5, 5. And I'm not seeing the other video. 1, 2. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure it's there. I just don't see it. But yeah, we got level 5 on those, so that's pretty cool. Which is nice. Pretty nice. Just like it. Okay, we have some more refugees to talk to. Behind us. Da 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 da. Oh, right past him. Gamma refugees.
A Jem'Hadar? Here?
I like the.
Where were you when we
actually
needed
looks
you
like a
most?
refugee.
When the Herc came, we sent distress calls. But no Jem'Hadar came. The Founders didn't save us. Only a few of us managed to get away on ships before the Herc closed in.
So why weren't we there to help them?
Word of the Bajorans and their faith
anyone know
reached
why
us
we weren't able to
after
help
the war ended. There's stories about one of their spiritual leaders. She came to the worst of us, on our prison moon, to bring the wisdom of the prophets. So, when the Herc came, we decided to come here, through the Celestial Temple, to seek deliverance. If our old gods won't listen to us, perhaps Kai Kira and the prophets will.
Turning away from the founders is not wise.
This is Jem'Hadar. The summit will begin soon. Send your report to me now.
Okay.
The Federation and Romulan positions are predictable as always, but I am surprised by the Cardassians and Ferengi. They are usually more inclined to worry about their own skins first. I am not concerned about the refugees. Starfleet and the Bajorans will be all too eager to shelter and feed them, after all. As I said, the summit is about to start. Report to me there when you arrive.
Okay. Warning! Be aware your bridge officers may have trouble navigating the map. You may be left to fend off enemies on your own. Fall back to company if you need to. Gotcha. Thank you for the tip. That has happened before in different missions, especially if you play any Foundry missions. That happens quite often. Alright, let's hit it.
What a surprise. Everyone's here and no one's started shooting. Quite a commendable level of restraint. See if you can keep it that way. Take a moment to get settled. Speak with the others. Things will be serious soon enough.
This is not a Gamma Quadrant recruit. I just created it just now. We did it at the beginning of the video. So, speak with the attendees. A lot of chatting. Alright. What you got, Mark Talk? Hit it.
I envy you, Jem'Hadar.
Finally.
You have had the honor of fighting the Hurk to defend your home as a warrior born. Jem'Hadar is not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Hurk, hiding behind politics and rules. Grethar waits for their worthless souls.
You guys are the worst.
Know this.
You think Martok
there
knows about
There are still
Trekkies?
Klingons who know where their blades belong.
Yeah.
We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Hurk. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kahless and the Empire.
What about in the name of Takuvma? No? Nobody? No Takuvma chat? That dude is hacking heat. Look at that. Holy shit. Anyway, sorry. Inappropriate.
Ah, the newly appointed first.
I can't even listen to you.
Glad we had a moment to talk before the summit begins.
Look at Garrick's fucking
Your
face.
report on the other attendees and their positions was appreciated by myself as well as the Founder. I hope you realize the distinct honor that has been bestowed upon you. To speak directly to a god is a privilege, one seldom offered to a Jem'Hadar.
Yeah, that might
trust
be
you will
Jeffrey
not
Combs,
abuse
now that I'm really listening to him. That might actually be Hefre.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned, lives there now. I believe so, yes.
Okay.
The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now. Odo has provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take in, but I hope I can count on your help when the time comes.
All-star cast. That's a pretty different start compared to the others. You begin in the different time and already have almost top ship and level. Well, this one started with level 60, and I got a decent ship and team. I mean, it's better than starting it from the ground up, but yeah, I guess I missed out on some good stuff here, so that is my bad. This is what I get for having a full-time job like a loser.
Hello. I have high hopes for this summit.
I'm glad to see
Many
these people
worlds in
here.
this quadrant have been attacked by the Hurk, including my own. We must all realize that without the Dominion, the Hurk will wreak havoc throughout all quadrants, and we will all suffer. I can't help but think that there's a path to a peaceful resolution in all of this.
Oh, blow it out
There's
your
got to be
ass.
some way to end this madness before more lives are lost.
Yeah, with these Jem'Hadar fists.
If I can have everyone's attention, thank you. Let's begin the summit. We have a lot to discuss.
Alright, let's do it. Yes, cutscenes.
Thank you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems?
Why did you just jump in?
We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
Okay.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
Make another one.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Herc can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor. Or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
It's gonna be the Herc. Seriously though, yeah. Oh, what is even this? What is
Admiral
this?
Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Herc.
Oh shit.
Reading Herc boarding parties. Multiple decks.
Alright.
They've concentrated in the damaged pylon. Or processing area.
Get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Herc trigger an explosion that could wreck the station.
It will be done, Founder. Alright, let's do it. Let's see, what's the other gun I have? Nah, we're gonna keep this one. Alright, so I will be mindful of the fact that these guys can't seem to keep their stuff straight. Get hemmed up in certain areas. Yep, I'm watching now. I'm with ya. Taking a very
on the verge of collapse.
Nightmare creatures,
if it drops, you'll get pulled out into space, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. You need to stabilize the power relays and recalibrate the shields. There are consoles near your position you can use to do this.
So I have used the shooting firing mode. It actually, and this makes me sound like a loser, but it makes me a bit dizzy. Disoriented. Shots. Oh wait, that was me, right? Stabilize the power relays. Oh, it's above me. Okay. dressed in pajamas and this guy's got cool armor on. I feel like an idiot. Calibrate the shields.
Nice work, but it's not over yet.
Okay.
The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable uridium ore in there. If they damage it, it could ignite and set off a chain reaction that could destroy the pylon. You'll need to make your way up there to secure the area and restart the safety systems there.
Okay. Oh, now I know what you mean, the pulse wave rifle. Yeah, that would make sense for the type of enemy that we're dealing with. That does make sense. Okay, these guys are still with me.
Looks like the access system in this section was reset. You'll need to rotate the central column and extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
Okay. Okay, so rotate pillar up. Frustrating is the fact that they're getting disoriented, and it's for nothing because this is kind of a weird. Like, why even have this in here? Like, they spent a lot of time animating this whole thing. It was kind of just for nothing, but like, what's the point of me doing this? Like, it's not like a puzzle. It's just like, just click on this button to make it go wrong. Command specialization of each of your bombs give a solid boost from command active specialization. Check it out when you'll be entering space dock. Okay, yeah, I definitely will for sure. I did not. I aligned myself with a KDF because I did not want the Federation mullet that they were presenting.
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently offline.
Okay.
You'll need to restore power to that section and reinitialize the safety systems to get everything back online.
Acknowledged. I've only got the one left. It's just me and you, Virak.
All right, the safety systems are reinitializing. They should be up and running in a few minutes. Nice work. Hold on. I'm picking up multiple Herc life signs in your area. They're converging on your position.
Right.
I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If they get in before that happens, they could knock it offline again, or worse.
All right. Okay, so, okay, you guys know. is only available if you get the Vanguard pack, so no worries. Oh yeah, I lost out on a cool hairdo. The cool Federation mullet. Oh, I'm actually kind of disappointed that I couldn't get it anymore. Getting the 2,000 Zen pack is the better deal. The Vanguard pack cost me 2,000 Zen. Yeah, I'm not getting the 2,000 Zen pack, that's for sure. That did it. Herc won't be getting it there anytime soon. Damage control teams are on their way. Very good. DS9 Commander has requested the aid of all available ships in the sector. The station and a number of civilian ships are under heavy attack, and we need you on the bridge. Roger. Oh yeah, I'm trying to unlock my ship so I can have it for all my characters. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
The Herc are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin.
Okay.
I'd like you to work with those ships to protect the civilians while the rest of us defend the station.
Okay.
First, Dukan Rex will accompany you as a combat escort.
All right.
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
Nice work. But I'm afraid there's bad news. We're picking up Herc vessels and they're heading our way. The station's weapon systems are offline. We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until then, we're a sitting duck over here. I've asked every ship in the sector to regroup and prepare for battle. Let's hope it's enough.
All right. Prepare to engage. Defend Deep Space Nine. They're really adding on to this. Let's go get active.
Destroy the herd! Concentrate fire on their capital ship!
I need those systems online! Systems online in 60 seconds!
Don't let the frigate swarms get behind you.
Left shield failing.
Defense systems online! Target the herd and open fire!
We're gonna edit that out. I don't want to hear a single word. Yeah, I don't normally play as tactics. Typically always play engineer, and they have a million heals, and I take them.
Target shield.
we better change some of them. Talk about the possibilities. Yeah, gotcha. Again, I have not messed with any of the settings yet. Yeah, attack pattern 3, yeah.
That was the last of them. We're not picking up any Herc ships on long-range sensors. For now, at least.
We just keep doing
Hopefully it's clear to the Alliance that the Dominion is prepared to work with them to stop the enemy. Let's hope they're ready to do the right thing.
Okay.
In the meantime, my fleet will do what it can to keep the Herc on our side of the wormhole. Remain vigilant. I will have new orders for you soon. Remember, victory is life.
Okay. 2 shots. Ready to depart. Okay, depart the system. Okay, so we've successfully defended Deep Space Nine twice, and we've got the Alliance to agree to help us against the Herc. So, the chemosite is always a nice touch too. That is true. Alright, storm clouds gather.
That was unexpected, but I suspect it will show the Alliance just how real the Herc's threat is
Good night,
to all
man.
of
Thanks
us.
for hanging out. Appreciate
After
it.
today, I'd like to think that letting the Herc destroy the Gamma Quadrant is not a viable option. For most of them, anyway.
Yep.
In the meantime, I have received a request from Kai Kira of Bajor. She's asked to lead a mission to the Ennis system, and I've approved it. She has also asked for your assistance. Provide it. And first, make sure she comes back safely. Consider it your highest priority. Dismissed.
Okay. Plasma cutter. Beam array. Cannons. I'm gonna go with the plasma cutter.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Cool. May requisition an additional ship from the shipyard. So do I have a ship to pick up, or what do I gotta do here?
I need your help with a very sensitive mission. A former Kai, Opaka, was trapped on a prison moon in the Gamma Quadrant in 2369.
Okay.
Alien nanotech in her system prevents her from leaving the moon, but it also
really specific
sustains her
problem.
life indefinitely while on the surface. It seems the wardens of the prison were planning on curing and granting amnesty to the prisoners
Should I go pick that up,
until
or
their
should I stick
planet
with
was
this ship that I
decimated
have
by
now?
the
What do
Herc.
you guys think?
Somehow, the Dominion managed to obtain the cure, and they've provided it to us as a peace offering. The moon hasn't been hit by the Herc, but it's only a matter of time. We need to cure Opaka and the others and get them out of there before that happens.
Okay. You get a prisoner outfit. You get a bunch of this weird stuff. Up to you.
Something else on
I
your...
think we'll stick with what we've got right now. Let's see what's up. Yeah, cool. Alright. So we need to go to the whatever system. Gamma. And I suppose the only way to get there is through the wormhole. Take wormhole to Gamma Quadrant. This is my first time, I think, in the Gamma. Okay, easy does it. Skirmish phase. Work with other captains to complete skirmishes in each sector. Finish these to trigger a major Herc assault. Okay. I'm trying to do all that. I just want to go to the Otis system. That's what I figured. It was a battle zone. How is this battle zone, by the way? Is it fun? Is it lame? The Zenkathi one I didn't think was particularly good, but that was just a personal thing. I didn't think it was that great. Alright, let's go ahead and begin the mission. Armistice. I like the battle zone idea. It's a great instance to play on, but
Good, we've arrived. I suggest scanning the prison moon and its satellite network. They might have fixed the design flaw we exploited here years ago to bypass their defenses.
Okay.
Those satellites could cripple a Starfleet runabout with one shot back then. I'd rather not find out how powerful they are now, if you don't mind.
Alright, we're gonna go to scanning range.
Looks like the satellite weapon and defense systems were updated to deal with modern vessels, but they still have the same flaw that Mars O'Brien took advantage of years ago.
Oh, okay.
You should be able to distract the satellites by firing probes near their position. Distract enough of them, and you'll clear an area long enough to safely beam down an away team.
Alright, acknowledged.
Picking up some debris clouds from Herc ships in orbit.
Let's find this debris cloud. A. Whoa,
it's possible some Herc bypassed the satellites. We should be ready.
Okay, gonna fire the second probe here. What?
Looks like O'Brien's trick still works. The satellites took the bait, and we have a safe transport window.
Right.
We're in position. I recommend we bring some pattern enhancers along. Local interference can make it tough to get a lock on, and we might have to leave in a hurry.
Okay.
All right, the doctor...
Let's head on down. Me and the boys. Okay, so we're gonna go help this woman with nanotechnology.
Ah, the wreckage of the Yangtze Jiang. Or what's left of her, rather. Looks like the locals have scavenged everything of value from the old girl. Unlike her, they can never die thanks to the nanotech inside of them.
Till we provide the cure.
Right. The last time we were here, the prisoners were eager to be cured, if only to get the chance to kill their rivals off for good. I'm hoping that Opaka has shown them a better path in the time she's been here among them.
I doubt it. She's probably been consumed by hatred. Alright, let's do it. Who comes out and lights all these fires? Nice cave.
We're not alone. Herc life signs dead ahead.
Have a little bit of this. Easy. Oh wow, look, everyone's got their cool.
This is interesting.
Armor.
I just ran a medical scan on these Herc. They're not regenerating. There's no sign of the alien nanites in their bodies. Something in the Herc genetic makeup isn't compatible with the nanites.
Every time I see the word
I suspect it only works on humanoids.
Think of Despacio. Alright. Continuing through the cave. Okay, cool. Ugh. It just says, I wish I was dead, meme. That's weird. Yeah, I know. I like the cool thing.
We're here to help. Keep fighting!
I think you'll find that she'll be able. The healing nanites are quite effective.
But you
In
also
fact,
have
they
Star
seem
Trek
to have
Online.
become more
That's
efficient
fact.
than they were last time I was here.
Okay.
You can relax. I'm fine now. Really.
You made it. Good. The Kai's been expecting you.
She has?
Yes. She's had a vision about you coming here. Come with us. We'll take you to her. Unless you'd rather stand around here until more of those things show up.
You waste time, prisoner. I keep forgetting that I'm actually a Jem'Hadar.
The Kai's waiting for you. In the temple ahead.
Look at their makeshift temple. I love it.
Welcome. It's been some time since we've had peaceful visitors.
Really excited.
And Kai Kira. It's been too long.
Kai Kira.
Truly, the prophets have smiled upon us today.
Indeed they have. We have
the
brought
nanites will
cure.
reattach the head. And
You'll be able to live a normal life away from here. You'll be free.
It would be complete anarchy.
And
if everyone
we have
had,
something
like,
to
nanites
bring with
repair
us.
themselves. People would be
A
breaking each other's
miracle.
arms and stabbing each other for like a bowl of oatmeal.
Is that?
Yes. A blessing from the prophets. The Orb of Peace. Through it, we ended the war between Ennis and Noel Ennis.
Oh, okay. I agree.
As you can see, our peace has been shattered by the arrival of the hostile aliens. We have tried to speak with them, to find reason, but we have failed. We don't even know their name.
Okay.
They're called Herc, and there's no reasoning with them. They attack and devastate every world, every species they encounter. We need to get you and your people out of here as soon as possible.
She's not gonna leave.
I see. We must take the orb with us as well. I can't have it falling into the hands of such a warlike species. It would be like the occupation all over again.
All right.
That's not going to happen. I won't allow it, and neither will my friends. We can administer the cure to everyone in groups. With your permission, we'll start right away.
Very well. Begin the procedure. I'm sure many of us are eager to leave this place and begin a new life together.
Oh, you don't think there's a reason why these people are there in the first place? But, okay. Cure the prisoners. This guy just sitting over here all distracted.
Some time ago, I asked Bashir for this cure. I wanted to use the cure as a weapon and kill the enemy. I couldn't put the war with the Knoll behind me.
Yep.
I hated him for denying my chance for vengeance.
Okay.
Now, that's changed, thanks to the Kai. I found a better path. I just want to lead a simple, natural life.
Ain't no natural life that you're going to be leading with that face, Big Hoss, but okay. What are we doing? There we go.
After all this time, to live a normal life, it's like waking up from a really bad dream. I can think about having a family again, an actual family. I don't know what else to say except thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay. And we're just gonna do that. Okay, cool. We're moving on now.
The cure, huh? Well, this cure had better work, friend. Or we won't be friends no more. Get me.
What's wrong? Why is she so angry? Jeez Louise. Settle down. Nice hat.
Then it's true.
You look
what
just
Kai
like the other
saw
girl.
in her dreams. Those
Is that
visions.
racist?
The prophets.
Alright, I get it. You guys are excited, but you're also loving with the prophets.
Is this for real? This cure? They talked about it a little
I like
after
his-
the
I like
Kai
his design. It
arrived,
looks pretty nice.
but I thought it was a myth. Never thought it was actually real. So,
I can die now.
Funny.
Funny. I never thought I would. And now that I can, I'm a little scared. Is that strange?
Why are we saving these people if they're immortal? Couldn't they just fight the Herc themselves and literally be the ultimate soldier and weapons? You get their garb as a tailor option? Sweet, I want that friggin' hat that she had on. Look at that thing.
When they put me here, all I knew was war. I don't remember why it started, just that there was us and the Ennis, and the Ennis had to die. Even when the Kai came, I didn't believe.
These guys are so upset.
But when they found the orb and people stopped killing,
spooky nerds
things changed
out
for
on this
me.
planet.
Guess.
All right, enough.
Looks like you're down to 1 dose of the cure. Use that to inoculate the Kai or Parker, that is. I'll administer the cure to the rest here.
Oh, good one, Julian. Yeah, I bet you're gonna administer the cure to Kira. He's gonna get hands-on. I just feel like she's gonna say that she doesn't want the cure, but here we go. Oh, just kidding.
You have my thanks for all you have done for us today. May the blessings of the prophets be yours.
Those things are attacking! Defend yourselves!
Oh my gosh, look at these guys coming down. That was a wide look on that
Owen's down! Medic! Someone help him!
Reciprocal?
I'm afraid he's dead.
Holy shit.
There's nothing we can do for him.
If only we hadn't inoculated him 5 seconds ago.
Though we will mourn the loss of our friend Gollin,
I bet you he's
we can
really
take comfort
regretting that.
knowing that, at
I
long
would be if I
last,
was him.
he was able to leave this place for a better one. He is finally at peace, and his Pak will join the prophets in the Celestial Temple.
Small Herc vessel was able to make it past the satellite network. You're going to have company down there soon. Herc ship getting through, plus our earlier deception put the defensive grid on high alert. Hack the satellite command network. Once we're done, we'll be able to close the transport range and beam you out safely. Still a lot of local interference, okay.
The doctor and I will stay with Opaka and her people in case the Herc make another attack here. Once you've cleared the way to the transport site, we'll join up with you there.
Alright. Heading the other way? That's it, yep. Ditch the grenades. Yeah, they've been working so far, but in the close quarter areas, it's been really helpful, but yeah, obviously that was a really bad throw, and they moved right past me like a bunch of little cockroaches. Okay, it's a little too quiet so far, but I'm with it. I got something for you. That was the perfect one. Yeah, that was a pretty good use of it. It has its uses when they're standing still and they don't see me coming. Yeah, against the stationary target, the grenade is perfect. I feel like they're like in the mist. What the hell is that?
Set up the pattern enhancer so we can beam out safely. There's no telling when the Herc will send reinforcements down.
That's code for the Herc are going to send reinforcements down. Okay, that's one. Y'all couldn't have set these pattern enhancers up yourselves. You gotta have me do everything. Would want Dr. Bashir to get his hands dirty, I guess. Get the hell out of here. Of course, there's a herd fleet inbound. See, I didn't know that they did that. I didn't know they spawned the scorpion things. Defeat the herd. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Herc. Reprogram the satellites, however, standing by to broadcast the
Let's move the ship behind the satellites and lure the Herc in. Just in time. Here they come.
Oh, jeez Louise, seriously? let T-Mobile do the work for you. Yeah, I know. It actually is kind of cool watching these satellites get totally wrecked. Or excuse me, these ships get totally wrecked by the satellites. We should use more of these defense satellites. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Alright, looks like the Herc have had enough for now. Let's get the rest of Opaka's people out of the colony while we can.
Alright.
The Herc might send a larger force to finish us off.
I think we could handle it, especially with all these friggin' defense satellites.
I'm glad I was able to administer the cure to the remaining prisoners while you were clearing a path to the transport site. Everyone is safely aboard, and mortal for the first time in many years. I've never seen so many people overjoyed to learn that eventually they'll die.
Yeah, I wouldn't have signed up for that, but...
Thank you, Julian.
Alright, let's get out of here. Skedaddle.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine.
Oh, we made it back already, eh? Seriously.
Emissary, our paths meet again.
Hello, Ben. It's good to hear from you.
They were convicts and that was their punishment. For sure. Alright. We know that wasn't James Avery.
I'm glad we were able to return Opaka to Bajor safely. She's determined to follow the will of the prophets and establish a new place of worship in the Gamma Quadrant near the wormhole.
Okay.
Odo assures me that the Dominion are open to discussing this. We'll see.
Yes.
Many of us have not forgotten the fate of the new Bajor colony and the Dominion's role in that. As for me, my time as Kai is coming to an end. Opaka. I intend to guard the Celestial Temple from the Herc and anyone else who would destroy the home of the prophets.
Okay.
Best place to do that is Deep Space Nine, as part of Starfleet. I'll be Captain Kira the next time you see me.
I like how they can just jump around.
Thank you again for helping
I wish
me
I
bring
could change
Opaka home.
careers as easily as you can in Starfleet.
I owe you one.
Big ship. I'd be pistol. Stun pistol. I kind of want the whole arm.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Congratulations, Honored First.
The Founders have asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of our territory. The Herc aren't as numerous there. We should be able to gather intelligence on them while we render aid to the Dominion forces in that sector.
Okay.
Founder Odo will be accompanying us on his flagship, along with Captain Kira aboard the Starfleet vessel Defiant.
Of course.
Counselor Garrick will be commanding a small Cardassian fleet as well. We will meet them in the Dosi system. Our latest intelligence has discovered a Herc presence there. Join us there as soon as possible.
Go to the Dosi system in the Gamma Quadrant, and we get to pick one of these
Remember, victory is life.
Yes, I do know that STO is coming out with another faction expansion and that they're bringing in their disco storyline, I should say, or all of that jazz. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Because again, I feel like they're going to do another storyline about how somebody from that whole situation is going to try to take over the universe, and that they need the Discovery crew to help out, and it's just an exhausted, tired storyline that I think just needs something different to happen. So I think STO has a really great opportunity to create some fun content, because very few, I only can think of one, which was I think Defiance, where there was a show on television and the video game was being produced at the same time. So Star Trek Online has the ability to have guest stars and to expand upon every episode of Star Trek Discovery if they wanted to. They could have a whole separate thing just for that. So they could really make something special, but I don't know if that's what they're going to do. What do you guys think of that? I don't know if that's really what's going to happen here. The final assault. Now let's go. Let's just focus on the mission here. Take me to the new system. Wait for that. Equip this. Yeah, yes. What do we got? Intelligence, miracle worker, pilot, temporal operative. Temporal. I like the temporal stuff. And I have an honored first officer duty pack. Sweet. Needed it. But they aren't going to fix stuff or solidify Jem'Hadar's place in the game with a stronghold like ESD, Colonels, or Romulus. Have you ground out all of your Gamma Quadrant reputation yet? I had all the others on 5 while Gamma was just at 3. They've lengthened the time to cap the new reps now, it looks like. 6 tiers. Yeah, no, I do not have this all ground out. This is a brand new little account here that they have us be starting with, and they gave me a few tier 5 ones already, but other than that, the answer is definitely no. Like, I don't have any of these bad boys here. So, double task force stuff, ongoing Gamma task force thing, yeah. I don't have anything specific yet. So, right. I'm not gonna mess with all the stuff yet. Right now, my goal is to just play through the campaign and storyline. So we're in the Dosai system right now.
You've arrived. Good. We need to stop the Herc before they attack the Dosi homeworld. The Alliance has sent ships to assist us, but we're the front line until they arrive. I hope you're ready to make a stand.
That's what we're good at here, Odes. I don't know if you know that or not.
Honor the Founders. Destroy the Herc.
Oh, cool. Here we go.
Victory is life!
Everyone take a shot. Alright, here we go.
partners with your efforts. Take this opportunity to learn what you can about the Herc. As the Vorta are fond of saying, knowledge is power.
Okay.
Any tactical intel you gather here will be of use to all who stand against the enemy. Consider this your next test. Victory is life.
Victory is life. 2 shots. Move into scanning range. Alright. Yes, of course they're going to nerf it. But, in the meantime, they're not going to allow it to be nerfed. And they're going to have everyone complain about it on the internet. And then when they do nerf it, then everyone's going to complain about that. They like toying.
This planet appears to have been abandoned some time ago.
Okay.
No life signs detected.
Alright.
Sensors indicate an extensive network of defunct mines. I'm reading residual levels of dilithium, topoline, chemosite, and several components used in the production of the white.
Of the white?
This world is of no tactical or economic value to the Founders. I see little reason for the Herc to attack it, and yet, riddles may amuse the Vorta, but I prefer truth and action. Wait! I'm reading more Herc inbound!
Jesus, these guys don't give up.
They're going for the station.
Oh, there they are. I'm like, where the hell are they?
What are they after? We should scan the station once we're done with these Herc.
That's actually it's a nice change of pace.
The station is a basic resource transport hub, not exceptionally old. No life signs on sensors. It looks abandoned. I'm picking up trace levels of mineral resources in several storage areas, but there's nothing of note here, unless the Herc are driven solely to consume an assortment of minerals.
Okay.
This is a very interesting place, in that it's completely uninteresting to everyone but the Herc.
I don't think the answers we're looking for are here. Answer hail.
Don't go to warp just yet. We're picking up a distress signal over here. You should take a look.
Okay. Analyze the distress signal. Oop, one of these bad boys.
Looks like it's a Ferengi signal of uncertain origin coming from the Karema system.
Okay.
I seem to recall Quark mentioning some business with the Karemans recently. This can't be a coincidence. We should look into this. Quark might have bitten off more than he can chew again.
Okay. With those big teeth, I think he can chew quite a bit.
Is that really a good use of our time? The Karemans are very resourceful. They design a considerable number of weapons and defense systems for the Dominion. I'm confident they can deal with the Herc on their own. As for Quark, he's quite capable of getting himself out of trouble. Trouble, I might add, that he had no business getting into in the first place.
Okay.
I must say, Ambassador, I'm shocked. I know Quark's a gambler, but I never realized you were as well. Karema is a part of the Dominion, and an important one at that. Is losing their tactical and technological resources to the Herc wise?
Why does he... Ah, with the fucking smile.
Very well, since I can...
Alright, let's go. They made Garrick the weirdest looking person. And we're on.
Where did all these ships come from?
That's cool.
And here we are, the Karema system. Let's address Garrick's concerns, find out what Quark needs, and deal with it.
Okay.
Far be it for me to question the word of a founder, but that is a very large Dominion fleet I'm reading on sensors. I only mention it because we were led to believe Odo's fleet was the last. trust there's a reasonable explanation for this miscommunication.
Oh yeah, this is interesting, actually. I'm kind of interested.
Your presence is not required here. Explain yourself.
Okay, Founder.
It's not our intent to cause trouble, Founder. We followed a distress signal from our good friend Quark, and we take the lives of our friends very seriously. I am curious about your presence here and the large number of Jem'Hadar vessels accompanying you. You see, Odo told us that his fleet was the only one left to defend the Dominion.
That's true.
That clearly isn't the case.
As are we. Karema is part of the Dominion. We are here to assist them, if they wish it.
That doesn't answer the question.
Odo commands an expeditionary fleet. It is his to use in a mission to seek and destroy the Herc as he sees fit. My fleet is a defense fleet. It seems the distinction was not made clear to you. How unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That's very strange.
If you don't mind, we would still like to enter Kareman space and assist our good friend in his hour of need. Surely, that would be acceptable, yes?
I will take responsibility for their actions in Kareman space. One of our operatives requires immediate extraction.
You're quite persistent, aren't you? Very well. In the spirit of our newfound pact with the Alliance, I will allow you to proceed, albeit at your own risk.
Exercise caution.
Exercise caution, Odo. It would be tragic for you to come so far, only to end it all here over Karema.
Why is she being so weird?
It seems we're not getting the whole story here.
You're damn right, Garrick.
So, business as usual.
Exactly, Captain.
Assist the Kremen transports. So this ship is just... These ships are just hanging out here? Okay. Nope, not quite sure. It looks like these transports...
My sensors are showing a broad band of interference in the area. It's jamming the standard Karemin hailing frequencies. Might I suggest giving them a new, more secure frequency to use for communications?
I feel like this is going to go south really fast. I feel like something's going to
Hello? Can you hear me? We need help, and fast! Most of our planetary defense lines are in danger of being overrun by the Herc. We tried to evacuate, but the Jem'Hadar fleet opened fire on our ships when they broke orbit. We're trapped!
Okay, so what the hell's happening?
Combat is notoriously chaotic. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that. One best pursued after we find Quark and help the Karemans.
As you say, Founder. Yeah, so if I was a regular Starfleet captain, I'd be like, fucking shit on it and spin, Odo.
I wonder. Ah, yes. We should try to find Quark soon. It's quite possible he's the only Ferengi on the planet.
So what the hell are these guys
deep-range
doing?
sensor scan should locate him.
Stop with the weird smile, Garrick. Took a few scans. We've found one Ferengi life sign. Surrounded by a handful of Kremlin and a large number of... Okay.
Finally. Took you long enough. Is Garrick with you? Tell him.
We need to get Quark out.
Let's go get Quark. Because I want this storyline to continue because I'm curious as to what the hell the Dominion are doing blowing up the Crema ships. I just said the Crema. Like fancy sour cream. The fancy sour cream ships. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So we'll probably wrap it up after this particular mission's done, and we'll do the rest of the Victory is Life season in a separate video. So we'll keep this thing going. At least for now. Okay, there we go. Finally starting to load.
We're about as close to Quark's last known location as we can get with transporters. I'm afraid we'll have to make the rest of the journey the old-fashioned way. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Quark's life sign is near here. Let's try to find a way in.
Oh, cool. There's a whole cave system here. I'm excited. Let's do this. First off, loving the planet. Looks awesome. The design is great.
How convenient. We've found a hidden path. Let's have a look. Interesting. The metal in the walls here completely scatters my sensors. Ah, more Earth. It seems really like Earth. My tricorder shows a Ferengi life sign beyond that rather secure door.
Of course.
Unfortunately, the Karemin security system is beyond me. Given time, I could crack it, but we're running low on that commodity.
Yeah, that's true.
There are a number of Karemin life signs nearby, however. One of them might be able to help us reach...
All right, save the nearby Crema. Let's do it. Fight really well in bigger.
Am I glad to see you? Thought for sure we'd be safe from those things down here.
Yeah, no.
Caves do a number on sensors and transporters, but that didn't slow them down much. Filthy creatures. If you don't mind my asking, why? That'd be Quark, then. Only Ferengi around here that I know of, anyway.
Okay.
He's in a secure vault, not far from here, with another VIP. Okay. Look, I owe you my life, but I don't have the code to get to Quark.
I need to know.
There are other...
Enough, be quiet. Oh, who is he with? We need to figure it out. Yeah, so these Hurt guys fight really well in space, but...
The door's right there. I'll stay here while you save everyone.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'll stay here. You risk your life.
By one of those things. Can't say I like that idea, Mike. Oh, man. Think I saw my brother and some of his men hustle the little grifter into a vault.
A little grifter.
Monsters got in here. Good luck getting him out of there. Wait, that was rude. You just saved my life. Let me return the favor. One of my brother's people should be able to open the door for you.
Yeah, there
Find
you go.
them, and you're all set.
All right. You guys are nice. Kind of mean, but you're also kind of nice. All right, last set. And then it'll be, well, it looks like a big group too. All right.
The other Dominion ships just left the system. We're on our own.
Why did they leave the system?
Perhaps waiting here would be best. The outer world is still a mess.
Nope, I'm heading the wrong way. Thing I look this. Not just some damn grip. Which is a weird insult to call somebody, but okay. Sure, these hurt words.
Thanks for the timely rescue. I don't suppose you'd be willing to turn a blind eye to all the contraband you've seen down here? It'd save me the trouble of shooting you later.
Oh, you're so nice.
Kidding. I was
she's talking
kidding.
to a
Humor. Do they have that on your
warrior.
planet?
You're just idiot.
Anyway,
She
you're
looks like a
clearly not Kremen
soybean.
police, so what brings you down here? Oh, Quark, yeah, I know him. Little guy, big ears, flashy dresser. I hear he owns a moon.
Oh god, with the
And we
moon.
locked him up in his...
Let's go get him. I should be like, no one's
All
getting out
right,
of here.
I'll wait for you here. Try not to die, okay? And here we all are, alive and kicking. Wonderful. We had a deal, and I'm not about to back out on it, especially since you're all so well-armed and cranky. Not the kind of people I want to cross. Yeah, that can't be good. Door's open. You'd better get a move on. Your pal sounds a little stressed.
I don't trust this lady. Can we kill her? Oh, work. Take it easy.
It's good to see you too, Quark. I see your mission was a successful one as well.
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Kremen tech. They found it a few days before I got here. I haven't had a lot of time to analyze it, thanks to the Herc.
I see. Thank you, Quark. This narrows things down considerably.
It does. Good. That makes it more valuable.
Indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does.
Okay, so what did he find? Talk to Quark and the Minister.
Well, First Minister, it looks like my distress call was heard. We're saved. Thank you.
Yeah.
Looks like your reputation for getting things done is well deserved.
Well, you're welcome.
And as for you, Garrick, you and I need to have a long discussion. Seems you forgot to mention that Karema was under a Dominion blockade and in the middle of a Herc invasion. Do Cardassians go senile? Oh, don't answer that. I don't want to know. What I do know is you're not paying me enough for this aggravation.
Oh, stop being a baby, Quark.
Not the liberators I was expecting, but thank you nonetheless. I'm First Minister Bakelba. Our situation has gone from bad to worse, and we have the Dominion to thank for it.
In what way?
Those of us on the edge of the Dominion were abandoned when the invasion began. Okay. In light of that, we voted to secede, to truly stand alone.
Bad choice.
The Dominion stood by while the Herc attacked us. We held off the invasion for a while, but their numbers are great. When we asked for aid, the Dominion refused. When we tried to evacuate, their fleet opened fire.
Oh, you guys
they mean to punish us for our defiance.
Sorry, not sorry. You guys deserved it. Set up some pattern enhancers. They like the pattern enhancers here. Oh, holy crap.
The Herc are leaving. For now.
You ever read Sun Tzu, lady? No, she probably didn't. They probably banned that from the Dominion. You're only allowed to read the
Good luck with the revolution, Minister. You'll need it. You'll be hearing from me soon, Garrick.
I'm looking forward to it.
You won't when you see my bill.
I wonder if Quark takes payment plans.
And now that we're past that unpleasantness, I think it's time we had a chat with Ambassador Odo, particularly about this technological wonder we've acquired.
What is it exactly?
I have my suspicions, of course. Suffice it to say, I believe you'll find its purpose of great interest to all concerned parties. My main curiosity lies in what the Ambassador will have to say about it. I propose we get to the bottom of this together. Excellent. I'll make all of the necessary arrangements and meet you aboard Odo's flagship.
Back corner. What's back here? Analyze the rubble.
It would appear that the Herc burrowed this way
to
bypass the doors above. And unlike most burrowing creatures, the Herc actually ate their way through the ground.
That's disgusting and terrifying.
And now that we're past that unpleasantness, excellent. I'll make all... so I have come to understand.
Okay, so let's talk to Odo. We go. Just left those people in that little cave thing. Nobody cares about them.
What is this?
Well, this is interesting.
Stand down, all of you. To what do I owe this unexpected visit?
I hope you'll forgive the intrusion, Ambassador.
My
we need to
eyes
speak
are here.
in person.
What are you up to, Garrick?
That's a very good question. What's this about exactly?
It's in regard to this device we found on Karema. Sure. Do you know what it is?
No idea. Some new Kareman military tech, perhaps?
Interesting. But no. The Karemans didn't make this. But it is a Dominion creation.
And its purpose?
I'm sure I have no idea, Ambassador. It does emit a signal, however. It's quite similar to that used by the Herc. Perhaps I should turn it on and show you?
There's no need for that.
I don't like where this is going, Garrick.
Nor I, Captain. You see, I found a similar device on Bajor.
On Bajor? When?
Right after the recent Herc attack.
Is this the plot of StarCraft
Captain,
1?
Scan the device.
I feel like this is just the
You'll
plot
find
of
the soil residue on it is of Bajoran origin.
It does. It's from the Kendra province.
This is the side
that doesn't mean that Odo...
Enough, Nerys. I can't have you defending me on this.
What?
Garrick's right. These devices called the Herc, and we put them there.
Explain. Now.
We needed the Alliance's help immediately. There wasn't time for summits or diplomacy. So I found a high-value target and led the Herc to it. I also took steps to make sure their attack would fail. Bajor was never at risk. You have to understand that.
Oh, shit.
You put my entire planet at risk. People died, Odo.
Nerys!
Save it. I've heard enough.
Please continue, Odo. You were saying?
I did what I needed to do to bring the Alliance into the war. I lied.
I can't believe
Risked the lives of millions to save billions more. But there's more to this than a staged Herc attack. The other founders are hiding things from me. If I challenge them now, I'll have no chance to find out what. So, for now, I have to play the part.
Well, you're doing a great job of that, Odo.
Yeah, Odo definitely did read Sun Tzu, that's for sure.
Or should I say, founder?
Oh, snap.
Trust me when I say I understand your position, Odo.
You don't want the Cardassian.
The captain, on the other hand.
I know. I have a strong lead, but I'll need your help to move on it.
You know how to reach me. It seems you are a gambler, Odo, and a high-stakes one at that.
You have no idea.
Okay. Well, that was pretty serious. So let's talk to these guys really quick, see what they have to say.
This is unexpected. The Founders have put useful allies at risk here. While the Karemen should be punished for their rebellion, they should also be given a chance to atone and return to the Dominion.
That's crazy.
It is not our place to question the will of the Founders, but a good soldier strives to know what he can do about the battlefield and the challenges it may present. Remain vigilant and keep me appraised. Victory is life.
Victory is life. 2 shots. Dr. Odo.
I trust you understand the need for security here. What you've heard today is not to be discussed with anyone else, understood? No one, not even another Founder.
Okay. Let's see how that works out for you, Odo.
Quite the revelation, don't you think? It will be interesting to see how the powers that be respond to all this. For now, I think it's best to keep this in the purview of the diplomats. Let's return to our ships. There'll be more time to speak about this matter later.
Indeed. Speak with Loris and Wayoan.
I'm surprised to see you here, Wayoon. Aren't you usually at your Founder's side, hanging on her every word?
Oh, shit.
It is a message from said Founder that brings me here now. She would remind you of your purpose, to serve the Dominion as a whole.
That's right, bitch.
How kind of you to deliver the message in person. Thank you for your service. As for my service, the Ambassador shares his wisdom and guidance with me. Truly, he is a most benevolent god. Why should I not serve him? He is a founder, after all.
This is true.
Serve the founders, yes, but also serve them well. Do recall the fate of your predecessor. She thought she served the founders well, quite possibly to the moment her unfortunate life came to its conclusion.
That's very true.
As we both know,
She was an idiot.
She was greatly mistaken.
The same could be said for your predecessor as well, dear Weyoun.
Oh, he was an
Have you
idiot, too.
forgotten his sins? I know the founders haven't.
I know you work directly for a founder.
These guys are really
But you
going
should
at it.
remember your place. It's very impolite to eavesdrop and interrupt a private conversation between your superiors. Perhaps you need a reminder of who provides your Catracel whites.
Oh, dang. Yell some motherfuckers, you know that? I bet the Federation would give us so free. You would have to work for you dickheads. But, what do I know? Alright, hail command.
We have heard much today. The wisdom of the gods is not always evident to soldiers like ourselves, but I trust Founder Odo. I believe we should continue to serve him. He seeks to save the Dominion from the Hurk, and he may well be our best hope in doing that. Speak of what you have learned today with no one, especially Weyoun. I do not believe his intentions are always in the Dominion's best interests. Return to your duties. I will contact you when Founder Odo is ready to move forward with his plan.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Crema thing here. Not a popular Vordo Weyoun. No, he's definitely not. Okay, cool. So this is gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Spent a lot of time playing various different missions here as the Jem'Hadar character, as the Honored First, working for Ambassador Odo. That was quite the twist, though, that they're basically using psi emitters to draw in the Hurk. So it was quite interesting. And I'm kind of glad that I went with the KDF over the Federation. I play too much Federation stuff anyways in this game, so... Anyways, Dane Bramaged for life. I hope that you had fun hanging out with me. I appreciate you hanging out and sticking around for the last couple hours, so... hopefully I'll see you next time, and we'll be able to finish up this season together. But anyways, let's go ahead and wrap it up now. And yeah, let me know what everybody else thinks of this in the comments down below in this video. What do you guys think of the first half of Victory is Life? And what do you guys think is going to be the conclusion of Victory is Life as we near the end here? So I'm very excited to see what happens. So anyways, I'll see all of you guys and gals next time.